Hello and welcome to this beautiful and bright world that we all share and live. Culture means a good, cultured man. Is that right? I don't know. Culture is what one does when no one looks at it. Is that what it means? Anyhow, remember, we as human beings have been evolved as the most responsible and conscious creature on the planet. Yet, our conduct, it seems, not the way how the creation intended. So we carry on doing things what causes more harm to our well-being and for our health. And incredibly important to know that what you project, the impressions that you have in your mind, because the man, the human being, is not capable or capable, is depend on the environment that he or she is related to. So if you create a pleasant experience of life, it is natural and it is in the way of life for human beings to behave and act and be pleasant and be responsible and conscious. Yet, what seems to be, even if you look at my videos, no one is ever interested in the small words of real situations about our planet and real situations about how life exists. I'm no academic, I'm no professor, I'm no politician, I'm no philosopher, I'm no religious guru, I'm no scientist. I'm absolutely nothing. I am somewhat a pure sense of life looks like. In that, I continue to share my vibrating feeling about the fragility and which I sense, because when no one recognizes you and you're not interested in being recognized and you're not interested in the painful suffering and struggles of this planet and the life that depends on it is completely put through more like a tumble dryer, that they are twisted, turned, swirled, vortexes, centrifugally spun at high speed and let go. Just imagine how you feel like. That your orientation is lost, simply lost. We're talking about money, we're talking about power, we're talking about politics, we're talking about religious. But tell me, when a hungry stomach is struggling to find a single meal, a weak stricken human being in the cold with absolutely no shelter, a frail elder, a vulnerable, ill human being, a frail and weak elder, a frail, fragile infant is exposed to the way in which the human beings conduct themselves as absolute, as immortal, is completely out of my understanding about the value of life and how we relate our life to the very realities and fragility and mortality of one's life. Because we have been told that we seems to be waiting for answers from above or somewhere else, for somebody else to take on and find solutions, and we carry on with our nonsense in hurting and harming and destroying the very fundamental basis of what life is meant to be. Tell me, if you be the most powerful, if you be the most evolved and creative individual, and if your work is causing harm, damage to this planet, destruction to the way of life, destroying the very values of who we are as conscious human beings on the planet, to be in responsible position to take care of everything we do and what we do. What is the purpose? Oh, forget about the purpose. What is the real need for you to continue to do that work? If you continue to push and separate and divide and cause pain and harm and destruction and disinformation that causes uncertainty, anxiety, stress, distress, call it whatever you wish to. The information that one can digest and simplify to be able to understand is what we must share as information with human beings. Not this complicated scientific, political, religious, theological, philosophical. None of that will help a human being who is not a majority of human beings who are not capable of seeing life any other way than what and who they project their lives to, who they follow, who their role models have become. And this has been the serious and the most crippling situation for us, particularly with the technology and empowering individuals to a capacity through media, academia, and today, a most powerful tool, which is the social media. And if you're spouting constant throwing out information constantly about how to become selfishly and unconsciously hurting and harming the very way of life of this planet and the existence of all the life on this planet. It is right in the way. Is it not right or wrong? We must, as individuals become sensible and sensitive enough to the process of life and step inwards and see as an individual as you are, how are you? What does it need for you to exist here on this earth? Everything vital to life is happening for you and for me and for all the other creatures. The nature has phenomenally created us with an intelligence that is working for us. Why have we brought on the information, the knowledge that we accumulated over a period of time to cripple our possibility to be able to function as an intelligent creature? Tell me. When you're such an intelligence, it knows when it's cold. It knows when it's hungry. It knows how to survive. It has evolved to a cerebrally capable and able position above all other life on this planet. And we have become the most crippling and most destructive and most forcefully causing the biggest amount of problems and biggest amount of destruction to this planet. Why? Because of our aspirations. Our aspirations are meant to make us feel more responsible, more conscious, above all. Be aware of our actions. How impactful are they? What is the impact it's going to cause on the well-being and the health of the planet that we live and share? And on each of us as individuals. Be it a rocket scientist or one who manufactures paper clips, it is all in the name of well-being. Be it a politician or a religious guru or a religious philosopher or a scientist or an engineer. Your work is for the well-being and the health of the planet and the health and well-being of everyone else, including the other creatures. We must understand and learn just so that we do what is needed for us to be comfortable, cared, and that what we do has a benefit for all of us, that it does not leave a large swaths of people behind and in turn cause absolute misery and pain and suffering and struggle for those people. And that we create an understanding that all creatures are here for a significant reason the creation has meant for. It is not for you and for me to decide whose life is more significant and less significant. Every life is as significant and important as yours and mine. And whoever thinks that theirs is more significant should step down and relate the life to the way and how it is meant for. We are here a short and brief period. We are a borrowed piece of life of this planet, and it is our responsibility to take care of this planet. And once you have joyfully experienced the individual experience of life to the highest profoundness, it is time to bow down and remind ourselves that it's time for us to put this body back. And whatever we do, have we done what we could do today? What we can't do, it's not a problem. But have we done what is needed for our wider and a limitless benefit of all creatures and all life on the planet? Is the significance of the work you do. How do we take care of this planet that is alarmingly letting us know that our hands have been too far and too notoriously raped and abused this planet. And it is time that we raise to the challenge and respect the planet.